Where's all my blue sky gone? Where's it gone? Bring it back. All's forgiven. Oh yeah! Don't look at the crack of my arse. Hopefully, if the weather is dry, well, on the weekend, I will make a valiant attempt to get out and do some green lanes. I don't have a huge amount of spare time, but a lot of the paint situation has been painted. I've got some, got the skirting boards to do. Yay, that's fun. That's always fun to do, painting the skirting boards. However, it doesn't matter whether it's sunshine or raining outside, because that's the in the house bit. And the inside the van bits where I just need to finish off the insulation. So, oh, that and, right, yesterday's video for you, not for me. Well, yes for me, but not my yesterday. It's not the point. The last video I uploaded, that had the stall bit, and when I was talking about how the bike was sort of chugging occasionally, and when I got home, it was getting a bit worse. And then once I'd parked the bike up, I tried to restart it, and it just wasn't playing. It was just constantly. It was just like it wasn't firing over. I thought the battery might be going, so I put the battery pack in. Made no difference. It sort of fired up once, and then the minute you touched the throttle, it just died again. And it was raining, so I just couldn't be arsed to deal with it. So I went out my last night, for me, not for you. Hang on, cat hair in the nose. And then, it's because he pushes himself against my face when I'm asleep, by the way. Not because I'm walking around sniffing cats. But that's beside the point. Ah, annoying. Yeah, it just wouldn't start, so I thought I'd leave it. And then I went out my last night. Not yours, to have a bigger look at the problem, and it fired up straight away. So I can't imagine it was something to do with the wet, because it was raining all bloody week. So if anything, it was just as wet yesterday, my yesterday, not yours, than it was on Tuesday. Hang on, I need to catch this traffic. If I don't catch them lights will never change. Yeah, so I don't know what that was about. I still need to pull a spark plug. I just want to check to make sure that, you know, it's clean inside. Oh, I think they fixed the detour, haven't they? Yeah, baby. Yeah, I need to make sure it's clean inside, because it's either an ignition problem or a fueling problem. So I'll give the injector a clean, and I'll wreck one of my tools so I can pull a spark plug. Also, when I'm at work, I'll remember to buy some new lens guards for my 360. It's like I always I'm on the bike and I'm like, oh yeah, I need to buy my 360 lenses, and then I'll forget. And then I'll get on my bike and I'll go, oh yeah, I need to buy my 360, and then I'll forget. So if I do it at work, when I'm supposed to be working, I find that a significant enough distraction for me to want to do it. And then you can all see my lovely feet. Well, oh, hang on. I was going to say you can all see my lovely helmet. But there's connotations to that, isn't it? There's connotations. Oh, we don't want any of them. Although if you do want, no, I'm only joking. I'm only joking. I've also made a list. Speaking of helmets, of stickers and potential things. So instead of like shark, change it to like carp, and then put a little fish on there. But it doesn't really work when there's like a massive amount of branding all over it. So you know, pick your poison, I suppose. Pick it. Maybe change Bell to Taco Bell or something. Hell, little horns. Yeah. So I've been thinking about it, which is unusual, because normally I'll just forget about everything. I did not forget though. Waterproof bottoms. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, it's probably going to happen. At about the 5th or 6th point, I might start to learn my lesson. Engage the monkey brain. Engage the monkey brain. A spare day to myself, I'll take a little jaunt somewhere. I've not been to the lakes for a while. I don't know whether I need to ask anyone's permission or not, someone's yogurty permission. But yeah, I haven't been for any little jaunts myself for a while. That's the problem, that is, when the wife goes, oh, let's decorate, redecorate, and I'm like, you mean I'll do all the work? And you can do a little bit, but mainly me. It's like, I mean, the option is to pay someone to do it, and that ain't happening, fellas. That's not happening. I ain't paying no one to do anything, unless it's a big job, I suppose. Unless it involves, well, if it involves anything to do with upholstery, obviously I've already mastered that art, so I can do that nicely myself. I'm yet to master carpentry though, so look forward to that. I still need to do all the woodwork for the internals of the van, but I'm just trying to get all the faffy bits done and then send it in for its MOT, and then with any luck should pass. I bled the brakes. Oh god, oh, this is just ridiculous. I changed the bleed nipples, and then I tried bleeding the brakes with the with like this little suction thingy where you squeeze it and it sucks all the fluid through. Well, it's supposed to. It just kind of went and nothing really came out. So I had to get my wife to sit in the front and do the old press and hold technique. And I managed to get it so like by the time you got halfway down on the brake pedal, it was rock solid. But right, I don't know whether this is a quirk for Mark 7 transit vans. If anyone, oh, gravelly corner, anyone knows, but when you have the engine just idling, so it's just on tick over, and you press the brakes, it will hit the bite point, like the halfway down, it'll go rock solid, and then it will slowly go soft, right? And that's the van, by the way, that's the van's problem, not mine, the van's problem. And I don't know whether this is an ABS thing, because there shouldn't have been low enough fuel to trigger the, to mess with the ABS. I have like a little code reader thing. I don't know whether it's still gravelly, because it looks gravelly still. But the thing just went back up to 40, and I'm like, are you mad? Are you mad, bro? Why did I come this way? Why? Yeah, so apparently what you need to do is either get a code reader that can actually activate. My mate's got one. He's got like a proper code thing, but he's all the way down in Hereford, so that is too far to take an un-MOT'd van just to get the Blake's bled, and at that point I will probably die. Yeah, so the other method is to take the van out, get it up to speed, and then just hump the brakes to activate the ABS, and then go home and bleed them properly. But it feels like there's a step there that requires the brakes to actually work first, because if they don't, nothing's gonna happen. Skid risk. Oh, yeah, skid risk in my pants, mate. Is this all the fucking way to work? My god. Well, this has just been struck from the route list. I'd be better off going that abomination of a way home I went on Tuesday. That was terrible. I don't know whether it's just my perception at the time, but drivers going like through the way I went on Tuesday were so much less courteous than the respect I'm normally shown. People may be smelly, but the drivers are nice. People in their cars are nice. They'll move to the side. Well, apart from some knobhead in a BMW who will quite happily try and run you off the road because he doesn't fucking use his mirrors. Dickhead. I should have took my Pegaso in. When I gravel, it's technically off-road this, technically off-road. I've done more off-road so far in the VFR than I have on my Aprilia. Driving me insane. I just wanted to go zoom, zoom, zoom. Everybody say, where you, where you? Is it ended? It's ended. Why are you staying skid risk? Now I'm just panicking that there's another bit that's still a skid risk. But yet, like I said, film me once. It feels like someone's moved those signs, because there was none of them back there, or very few, and all of a sudden there's a ton of them. Now I'm paranoid for another patch of gravelly road. Those signs need to, like, behave themselves. What skid risk? What skid risk? To do was that so hard, road, to let me do that instead of putting signs out that shit me up?